Also, have you heard about the Great Gruit conspiracy? Probably not, unless you caught our first video on the mandated transition to hop beers we know today. This is what they've been hiding from us since, well, 1492. 96? I can't remember. Who reads books? Not me. So one of the big conspiracy theories about Gruit is that the Bavarian purity law that limited the ingredients of beer down to just simply hops, malt, water, yeast, was in order to take power away from churches. The church had a monopoly on Gruit making for a long time, and so if you were brewing any beer, you had to pay the church money. So a lot of people think, in kind of a conspiracy-minded way, or even just in a real political way, that the reason why the Bavarian purity law was passed was to take power away from the church and into the coffers of the government itself. Also, just hops are way better than Gruit. Gruit probably tasted like bullshit. Bullshit beer, made from shitty herbs found on the side of the road and fermented by a priest.
It's a little bit different because that's actually closer, I would argue, to a French beer than a traditional like sour. Yeah.
This is the proper Belgian Gruit beer as it's pitched here at Solstice Brewing. You can see that it's probably unfiltered, unfined. There are no hops in this whatsoever. No Somms were hurt in the making of this video. I really like that. I actually really like that. It's complex, it's wine-like. It reminds me a little bit of a Bière de Garde verging into a modern sour ale. It's not overly tangy. There's nice sweetness to it, nice roastiness to it. Herbaceous. This is the Other World. So this is hibiscus and hawthorn Gruit. You can see it's a little cloudy. I think there's grapefruit. There might be some Bandol rosé in there, one of my favorite rosés. Or they compare it to Bandol. I don't know if they actually brewed it with that.
That's number 3. Hibiscus and hawthorn.
Okay, I dig this. I would love to drink this at Ren Fair. It's earthy, it's light, kind of malty, caramelly. It reminds me as like a cider almost, without the crisp apple attack, if that makes sense. Yeah, it's like a tea apple cider beer.
Yes, but that's a little bit different because that's actually closer, I would argue, to a French beer than a traditional like sour.
Yeah, I can get more behind the saison for sure.
Yeah.
Just a straight up sour.
And also, it's like I even argue for me like saisons.